Coming up next, a family struggles to cope with an unexpected loss and an out-of-control pit bull.
Here you go, happy birthday!
Jimmy and family.
They were the all-American family. Heisman Trophy winner and Super Bowl MVP Jim Plunkett, his wife Jerry, and their children Jimmy and Megan. Rounding out the pack, Jimmy's pit bull puppy, Gotti.
Jimmy and Gotti were, as my mom calls him, Mutt and Jeff.
They were the partners in crime.
Gotti gave Jimmy a lot of responsibility. You know, it made him feel good about himself.
Jimmy was a huge fan of Caesar and what he did. He used to preach about it.
He was just very devoted to doing the right thing for Gotti.
I think Gotti really impacted Jimmy's life a lot. About a year ago, Jimmy went upstairs to take a nap, and he never woke up.
It was heartbreaking. It came out of nowhere. There was nothing anybody could do. You don't realize what you have till it's gone.
Ever since my brother passed away, my life and my outlooks and my perspectives have changed a lot. I gave up my career, and I now work with dogs because they make me happy and they are therapeutic for me.
Megan decided to adopt Gotti, a living and loving link to Jimmy.
I love Gotti's personality. He really is a big baby, and he just wants to cuddle with you, and he wants to hang out with you.
He is big, he's strong. I think Gotti is Jimmy reincarnated.
He has these traits that do remind me of my brother, Jimmy, that make me smile every day.
I thank God that Gotti is here because he has really helped them with everything.
When I first took Gotti, it was obviously a really hard time for me, and I was really sad, and I wasn't really too focused on our relationship at the time. I think he definitely could sense, you know, my state and my emotions, and he got really protective of me, and he was starting to be unsure of himself. From then on, I think it just progressed to how he is today. As long as he's in our house, he seems to be pretty calm.
Hey.
When we're outside, he switches personalities.
If the door's open, he sees anybody go by, he's running out there.
When Gotti meets a dog that he is unsure about,
He puts on the tough guy mentality.
he first gets into this stance and has this look in his eye and stares down the dog. After that, it's barking, growling, pulling towards the dog. It takes all of my weight and all of my muscle to pull him away. I'm almost always on edge just because I'm listening for his growling or watching for his tail to go straight up.
She wanted to make Jimmy proud, and sometimes she felt that she was letting Jimmy down because Gotti was tough to handle.
I'm afraid that one day it's gonna go wrong. He's gonna either attack another dog or, you know, take a bite at a person.
I hope Caesar can teach me how to handle Gotti the way that Jimmy did.
I think Caesar doesn't know how much he has given to a lot of people.
You know, we're trying to carry on Jimmy's hopes that he had for Gotti.
We're all here for a reason today.
How can I help you?
We have Gotti, who's a 5-year-old pit bull. When he first started to live with me, it was a hard time for all of us.
Yes.
And I don't think I really established myself as his leader, and now I'm having a lot of problems doing that.
We can't really trust him right now to go outside. If the front gate's open or something and someone goes walking by, he's bolting out there.
He has actually bit somebody before. He bit our parents' gardener.
With the dog, you have to provide those rules, boundaries, and limitations. So the rule is, if the door is open, you don't get out. The boundary is, if the door is open, you get out. This is as far as you can go.
I work for a facility where they have daycare and boarding. The part that I do is I hike off-leash dogs. But I can't take him yet because he makes me nervous.
But you don't get nervous with those dogs?
I don't,
That's
no.
right.
I don't have any problem with those dogs at all.
Because there's no emotions attached.
Uh-uh.
But if we can put it into that perspective, I think you can remove the fear. Because obviously the emotion is fear. And with the other dogs, you have no fear. I've seen this mime before. My dog, Daddy, does that. Just the way he moves around, head low, ears back. That's him.
Jimmy, my brother, he would tape like every episode with Daddy in it. And when I would come over, he would be like, Megan, come on, like I gotta show you this episode. Like watch Daddy do this and look at what he does. And he just really worked hard to raise Gotti like you teach. And by you just comparing him to Daddy, just, you know, shows how hard he really worked with him. It's just me that I have to get over this hurdle, you know, make it work with Gotti, with us.
It felt really good to hear Caesar say that, you know, how good of a dog he is and to compare him to Daddy. And we knew that he was a good dog, and for someone of that stature to say that he's a good dog was just a big confidence booster. Okay.
When Dog Whisperer continues, bringing balance back to Gotti.
Watch me play a different kind of confidence game coming up on the National Geographic Channel.
Jimmy Plunkett raised his pit bull Gotti using Caesar's methods. When Jimmy died suddenly, his sister Megan adopted Gotti. But their shared grief has turned a mellow dog into an unpredictable terror outside his new home. To further boost Megan and Chris's confidence, Caesar introduces Gotti to the concept of boundaries.
So what I want you to see is how I use the leash, all right? See how my arm looks like. And this is actually something that you want him to learn. Door open doesn't mean you're going anywhere. It just means door open.
Yeah. You lead the way.
Yes, with calmness.
Okay.
So what he's doing right now is see, look, this is more dog. He's not using his eyes, he's using his nose.
Just smell.
Yeah, and so that's a dog.
That's good.
That's great. There's no physical boundary. Now it is a psychological boundary. And he picked it up really fast. Again, this is something that Gotti has done before. He knew what to do. It's just for many, many months, he has not been reminded about staying balanced or calm, submissive, because the pain and the transition the family is going to by losing Jimmy. So here. So that's defense.
At that point, they'll make him back up to you,
Look.
or there you go.
The walls are tools. So if you learn how to use it on your favor, and then it's like a leash. When this is on, in reality, physically speaking, that's as far as he can go.
Yeah.
But mentally, it have to be the same. This is a dog that has been fulfilled Caesar's way. Gotti doesn't know that Jimmy learned from me. What Gotti knows is this guy is applying something that I'm so familiar with that it actually makes me feel relaxed, that it actually makes me feel free. So Gotti gets to experience Jimmy in a way.
Next, Caesar observes Megan's ritual before and during the walk.
Sit.
Megan had a great beginning, you know, and when somebody has a great beginning, what to me represents that they have good dog psychology.
Okay.
Then she passed by two of my dogs, Viper and Noah.
Hey.
She had a great ritual going on by the door, but then she let it go. Do you notice when he paid attention to the dogs from far away, his ears went up?
I didn't notice.
And so when his ears went up, that means I'm alert to that.
Okay.
So if another dog is in the same frequency, it's going to be a fight. The point is the human didn't do anything when the dog showed that.
Okay.
So as soon as he goes right there, that's when he gets the correction.
Okay.
So he knows not to pass. Hey, right there. So look how he keeps his ears back. See, he pays attention to the human and forgets about the dog. See? Right there.
Caesar definitely pointed out the fact that just because he may not be barking or growling, there's a lot of little things that Gotti is doing that actually lead up to barking and growling, which I was totally not aware of. I never thought that that's when I should be correcting him.
To see how Megan handles Gotti under more typical conditions, Caesar calls on Bella, Gotti's neighborhood nemesis.
1, 2, 3. When you're training people, you have to let your imagination take over. You know, what can it work for this person? Yeah, that's right. See, you actually became more powerful when I give you another dog, you notice?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because look at he went automatically in the back because you took a different state, different state of mind. She just transformed into a pack leader, and that was a magical moment. That's good. See a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned today to be more confident in myself and the way I handle Gotti. I do have a lot of experience with dogs, and Caesar backed up what I was already doing a little bit, but just gave me the confidence to follow through with it.
Next, it's Chris's turn to lead Gotti past Bella.
That's nice. Watch out. That's good, that's good. He's looking at you for, so what?
After that.
Then we gotta follow through. Hey. No. When you gave the correction, he stopped and then he looked at you, right?
Look down, give him, and tell him.
And then you have to say, no, we don't do that.
Okay.
Not angry, not frustrated, don't take it personal. You can actually convey that what he just did, you don't agree with it.
All right.
Right there, correction.
No, hey.
Stop right there, there you go.
Sit.
Right there you go.
Good boy.
That was good.
He doesn't usually walk behind me. He usually walks right next to me.
I take that as a compliment. That is fantastic that he's just going on his own.
I just learned a lot from Caesar.
Once you start walking,
Your dog feeds off your energy, so not getting frustrated and angry really seems to help.
If we do work together, we're also gonna be more consistent in the way that we treat Gotti and the way that we walk him.
That was good. I learned what I know from my grandfather, and many times I seek for his help. Today, Jimmy came to help. I won't call today an instinctual day. I will call him a spiritual day.
Going into tomorrow, I think both of us feel a lot more equipped to be able to walk him and not have that thought in the back of your mind that he's going to take off or he's going to go after somebody.
And patience is a virtue.
And Caesar's the man.
There you go. When you have a fan like Jimmy, who at one point in life said, I want to meet that guy, and then something like this happened.
Thanks.
Thank you for keeping an honor.
Thank you very much.
You want to say thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, it was Jimmy who did
Huh?
an awful lot.
Yes,
He's
you did.
the one who
did.
did it.
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
happy
he
to
did.
help out.
And he did a good job.
He did, didn't he?
All cases that we work with are very meaningful to us, but this, you get to meet somebody in the spirit. The spirit never die. Spirit never die. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you. It always touches my heart when a dog with virtually no options gets another chance.
Hi, Caesar. It's been about 2 months since Chloe and I flew out to see you. Things have been going much better since we've come from California. I have not been bit once, which is a big plus, and she's been able to make friends with our other family dog. We just want to say thanks again, Caesar, from myself and my whole family and everyone that loves Chloe. It's definitely a life-changing experience for all of us. Thank you.
Now the Megan is practicing the same rules, boundaries, and limitations that her brother used in raising Gotti. Both dog and owner have made solid progress.
Hi, Caesar. It's been a couple months since we've met with you, but things with Gotti are going really well. We've been walking a lot with Bella and trying to, get that all figured out. We've also been doing a lot of obedience inside the house. He's getting a lot better at waiting and not rushing to the front door. So things have improved a lot.
Thank you, Caesar.
I am also very proud that Adriana gained the self-confidence she needed to tame her gentle giant.
Hi, Caesar. So we've been working with Madison for a while now. My sister's come over several times, and we've been working with her to hopefully have her not get mauled every time she comes over. She gets so excited when everybody comes over, but she's doing a lot better than she was before. So we really appreciate it. Thank you, Caesar.
Once you believe that change can happen, a whole world of possibilities opens up for you and your dog.